Hi everyone and welcome to another video. Oh, nothing reminds me more of how chronically online I am than when I have to explain memes to my sister. There was this one period where I had to explain what the holding space meme is to her, and it was just hard because she keeps asking me what's funny about it, and I'm just like, it's funny. It's just funny as it is. It makes sense. She has life. Because of how hard it is for me to explain why the holding space meme is so funny to my sister, I thought I should probably make a video of it. So I want to use this time to explore what makes memes memes. Like, how does something like a picture, a clip, become memes? For this video, I will be using the holding space meme and the Montoya por favor meme as case studies. So come along on this journey with me. I hope it'll be fun. I hope. Part 1, the parameters. I think a good place to start is probably to define what memes are. Merriam-Webster describes memes as an amusing or interesting item such as a caption, picture, or video, or genre of items that is spread widely online, especially through social media. There are some things that I would like to highlight from this definition. So first, the media has to be amusing and interesting, meaning we have to derive some sort of enjoyment from the media. Usually, something funny has an easier time to become a meme. Because who doesn't like laughing, right? From my observation, each of these memes have a sort of funny element to them. Even if it's not intentionally funny, like watching Montoya crash out, like that's not fun. But there is something funny about it too. You know how Tommy Wiseau sets out to make the room into this really dramatic piece of work, right?
You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
But for people who watch the film, they end up finding it incredibly funny. So even if the media itself is not funny, people will derive some sort of comedic amusement from them. Second thing to note from the definition is that the media has to be widely spread online. And this usually happens through social media. In a journal article, Shifman wrote, "Internet memes are defined here as units of popular culture that are circulated, imitated, and transformed by individual internet users, creating a shared cultural experience in the process." I suggest looking at internet memes not as single ideas or formulas that propagated well, but as groups of content items that were created with awareness of each other and share common characteristics. Building on that, in another journal article, Kate M. Miltner wrote, "In-jokes are important components of both memes and online communities due to their facilitation of in-groupness through the assumption of exclusively shared knowledge." Based on this, we can conclude that memes are media that are widely spread or shared online, usually through social media, because they have a certain amusement to them. Mostly that it's an inside joke for people who are sharing the memes. If I show you a picture of the finger holding thing from the holding space meme, you understand what it means because we all share this knowledge and this inside joke with each other. So regardless of the caption that comes with the finger holding picture, we all know what the finger holding means and where it comes from. Part 2. Let's apply what we learned onto the memes. Let's start off by applying the definition that we made earlier to the holding space meme. A quick background to those who might not be aware, the holding space meme comes from this interview during the Wicked press tour where an interviewer told Cynthia Erivo that
people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that.
And Cynthia's response was of confusion, but she tried to be sportive to the interviewer nonetheless. The video clip from the interview becomes widely spread online. Holding space has become a trend in of itself that even marketing people from like corporations and brands have started using the term in their own marketing materials. So the memes have gone further and beyond than just something that internet users have been sharing with each other. Honestly, that is a video in of itself about how corporations have started entering the meme culture. But apart from that, overall, the video itself just has so many memeable moments, and people are not only meming the holding space portion of the video, because you can technically go to any points of the video and there's just something funny in there. People have been using Cynthia's reaction as a reaction gif. The aforementioned finger holding too is a thing, but the interview and the video is just a gold mine of meme material. Feel free to agree with me or not in the comment section below. I think what makes the meme incredibly amusing is just the shared collective confusion that we all have at at this phrase, holding space. Everyone watching the clip doesn't understand what it means. Even the actresses themselves who are asked this question do not know what they mean.
I had no idea that this thing was going on.
So I didn't know what any part of it meant.
But the whole thing just becomes even funnier because the interviewer doubled down instead of clarifying what it means. She just went, yeah, I've seen it happening. I'm in queer media. Ultimately, I think we all understand that what the interviewer means is probably that people is identifying with the lyrics of Defying Gravity, like people find meaning and are inspired by the song. But again, it's just the phrasing itself that is confusing, and every one of us are collectively confused, and I think that's why we find the whole meme incredibly funny. This is on top of how the Wicked press tour has been pretty interesting because Cynthia and Ariana Grande are theater kids who are perpetually reliving the emotions associated with the last day of performance. They're living in this bizarre Groundhog Day. Because of how emotional the press run have been for them, a lot of media outlets have been covering it, so it's easy to draw attention to this moment because of the many coverages of the Wicked press tour already. Finally, let's apply the definition that we made on the Montoya por favor meme.
Por favor, Montoya, por favor. Por favor, Montoya!
The Montoya por favor and Montoya crashing out meme is incredibly recent. The clip first circulated in Twitter, and the clip itself comes from a show called Temptation Island, Spain. The show is crazy, so bear with me. This is a show where these couples come into this beach and they are separated into villas. So there's a boys' villa and there's a girls' villa. But in these villas, single people are brought in to tempt the contestants, essentially. I think the purpose is for the single people to get people who are coupled up to cheat on their partners. When someone is found out to be cheating, an alarm will go off on the opposite gender's villa, but no one really knows who is cheating. It's just like the alarm starts blaring. Then at some point, the host will make the people sit down and watch videos of the partners cheating on them. And that is so mean. I don't know why. I don't know why people would put themselves through this. One of the contestants is named Montoya, and he came in with his partner, Anita. In this popular clip, Montoya is watching a video of Anita cheating on him. Montoya is incredibly distressed at this, and his reaction is incredibly explosive. First, he starts yelling, and even though it is in Spanish and there are no subtitles, people can still see the distress in his eyes. It is made worse because in the clip that is shown to Montoya and to us, they show Anita going at it with the person that she is cheating with. Understandably, Montoya is incredibly upset. He proceeds to yell again, scream, rips off his shirt, and in a Hail Mary, I guess, he ran across the beach with inhuman speed, might I add, and he runs towards the girls' villa. The host of the show keeps telling Montoya, like, Montoya, tranquilo, por favor. The whole clip is incredibly dramatic, yet at the same time, it is just so funny. Personally, for me, I feel so bad for Montoya, but I can't deny, like, the explosive reaction is just so funny to me. This clip is shared a lot, and as I mentioned before, it's not subtitled, but it's interesting to see how this meme have transcended language barriers. And there is amusement in watching someone crash out as dramatically as Montoya did, because I imagine for ourselves, like maybe at any point in our lives we wanted to crash out just like him, but we are not able to. So watching him crash out in that way is sort of cathartic in the sense that we are able to watch a breakdown but in a controlled situation, if that makes sense. And instead of having to publicly crash out, what we can do is share screenshots of Montoya crashing out instead. And there's this in-joke between all of us that if we send each other this reaction gif or reaction picture, we all understand the level of distress or the level of stress that we are going through because we know what is happening with Montoya in that picture. But to the outside world, this picture very well could mean nothing. I can't show this to my parents because I feel like they wouldn't understand the gravity of the Montoya crash out. To them, this picture is just a random man being in distress. But if I were to share it with a community who understands the context behind this picture, they would understand the amount of stress that I am in. So yeah, thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. I don't know if this video makes sense, but I hope the takeaway that you get from this video is the little definition of what makes memes memes. It just has to be something that people find amusing, and there's an inside joke that people share with each other when we are sharing these memes. If anyone is asking you like why is the holding space meme or the Montoya por favor meme is incredibly funny, just tell them it's an inside joke. It's funny because we're all confused at what holding space means, and the Montoya por favor meme is incredibly funny because, you know what, the crash out is just so dramatic. It's like Shakespearean level dramaticness. Yeah, I'm sorry if this video sucks. Anyway, let me know in the comments, what are your favorite memes at the moment? Mine is probably the Montoya por favor meme. I've been sharing it with my friends and my sister. Yes, I did try to explain it to my sister, and I think she has an easier time understanding why the Montoya por favor meme is funny. But yeah, I would love to know more memes. Share your thoughts below. If you like this video, please give it a like and maybe even share it too. Maybe consider subscribing as well. I post shorts as much as I can. I usually post daily shorts, but I understand that I've been missing some days lately, but I'm trying to fix that. And I also post one long form video every week. And holy moly, thank you so much for the support that I've received in the Labubu overconsumption video. Like, I didn't anticipate that I was going to do so well. So thank you so much for that, and thank you so much for subscribing and for also leaving comments. Like, I've read so many interesting things there too. So thank you so much, guys. Yeah, have a good day, guys, and I hope you guys don't have a crash out as epically unfortunate as Montoya. Bye.